My mentor, Mr. Shoaff, once told me, your bank account is a reflection of your philosophy, not your circumstances. Most people aren't truly poor. They're just comfortable enough to stay where they are. They have just enough to survive, so they never push themselves to grow. They trade their potential for a paycheck, their dreams for a sense of security. But comfort is the enemy of wealth. The moment you stop stretching, you start settling. And the moment you start settling, you start losing. Here's a simple truth. Money flows to where it's valued. If you manage it well, it will grow. But if you waste it, if you push it away, it will avoid you. Let me give you a secret. My mentor, Mr. Shoaff, said, learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Once I got that, it turned my life around. He said, if you work hard on your job, you'll make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. You don't wake up one morning suddenly rich unless you win the lottery. And even then, statistics show most lottery winners end up broke. Why? Because they never grew into the kind of person who can handle wealth. Money doesn't change you, it magnifies who you already are. If you have a broke mindset, millions of dollars won't make you rich for long. It'll just be a temporary stop before you return to where your thinking belongs. Wealth is an inside job before it ever becomes an external reality. It's like a tree. You don't plant a seed today and expect a full-grown oak tomorrow. First, the seed must take root beneath the surface, growing long before you ever see results. Your mind is the soil, and your thoughts are the seeds. If you plant the wrong ones, fear, doubt, procrastination, don't be surprised when nothing valuable grows. But if you cultivate thoughts of abundance, discipline, and action, over time, wealth becomes inevitable. Look at the people who are truly wealthy, not just rich, but wealthy in the way they think, act, and live. They didn't just chase money, they became the kind of people who attract money. They developed habits that made them valuable to the marketplace. They mastered skills, built relationships, and took calculated risks. They understood that financial success is a result, not a goal. The goal is to become a person of value. And wealth is simply the reward. Your future is nothing but a reflection of your thoughts. Look at where you are today. It's a direct result of the way you've been thinking up until now. If you're stuck, frustrated, or struggling, the good news is you can change it. But it starts in the mind. Change how you think, and your actions will follow. What you tolerate becomes your reality. If you tolerate average, you'll live an average life. If you accept just getting by, that's exactly what you'll get. But the moment you decide that you refuse to settle, that's when everything starts to shift. People who become wealthy don't just wish for it, they demand more from themselves. They demand discipline, they demand growth, they demand that they rise above their circumstances. And when you demand more, you create more. But here's where most people fail. They never leave their comfort zone. The comfort zone is a silent killer of potential, and it's where dreams go to die. Every breakthrough in wealth comes from stepping into the unknown, taking risks, and embracing discomfort. Growth never happens inside of what's familiar. If you want a different life, you have to be willing to do different things, think in new ways, and challenge yourself daily. The marketplace doesn't pay for effort, it pays for value. Money is a direct reflection of how well you serve others. The most successful people aren't the ones who complain about what they don't have. They're the ones who find ways to solve problems. The world rewards those who create solutions. If you want more money, ask yourself, how can I become more valuable? Because the moment you increase your value, the marketplace will reward you accordingly. And remember this, wealth is not something you find, it's something you grow into. Scarcity is an illusion and abundance is a choice. The world isn't short on opportunities, ideas, or resources. It's only short on people who see them. The same world that creates millionaires also creates people who struggle to make ends meet. The difference isn't in what's available, it's in what people choose to see and believe. If you think opportunities are scarce, you'll act accordingly. You'll hesitate, play small, and let fear dictate your actions. But if you believe the world is abundant, You'll move differently. You'll see doors where others see walls.